Hey, what would you do if your girlfriend of 3 years publicly humiliated you on Facebook, calling you dull and admitting she cheated? I'm Edward, and that's exactly what happened to me. One post from Emma flipped my world upside down. 47 missed calls, a storm of notifications, and a betrayal that hit hard. Want to know how I turned the tables? Stick around. This story spirals into chaos you won't believe. Welcome to Addy Story, where we share real-life stories that touch the heart and inspire the soul. Subscribe now to join our community, relax, and dive into the stories we have for you. Enjoy. My girlfriend announced on Facebook, "I cheated because you're dull in bed. Face the truth." I replied, "Got it." Then I sent the screenshots to her deeply conservative religious parents. The next morning, she stood alone, lost and abandoned. I never imagined waking up to 47 missed calls and my phone erupting with notifications. And there it was, a public Facebook post by my girlfriend Emma, 26, tagging me. I'm finally coming clean. For 2 months, I've been with James while cheating on Edward. The truth? Edward just doesn't excite me anymore. Excruciatingly dull. At least James has a plan. Confront the truth at Edward. 312 reactions, 89 comments, each one a pulse of connection. Everyone we know, friends, colleagues, family, intertwined in our lives. I sat, frozen, for what felt like an eternity, just staring. 3 years together, 1 year under the same roof. I had the ring tucked away, ready to change everything next month. Shock mingled with defense, while her friends rallied in support. Her best friend Susan exclaimed, "Yes, Queen! Finally speaking the truth!" Another friend cheered, "Go for it, girl!" Life's too brief for anything less than great decay. I hesitated to reply. I captured the moment instead, captured moments of all that matters. The post, each comment, her friends rallying around her. I scrolled through our chat history, capturing the messages from last week, her declarations of love, sweet names, and dreams for our anniversary. I finally replied, "Got it. It's done." Just 2 words. Then I made a choice. Witness Emma hails from a staunchly religious family. Her father a deacon. Her mother overseeing the church daycare. Clinging to the belief that she remains untouched. She claimed we had separate bedrooms, insisting I was merely a roommate to maintain their happiness. They possessed the very space we call home. She said they were only covering rent, but I soon discovered they handle it all. I made a folder. Images of her post, friends' reactions, and then I included a few more details. Images from her Instagram stories reveal her at clubs while claiming to be at Bible study, and photos of us as a couple that she kept hidden from her parents. I shared everything with her parents, her dad, her mom, and her devout older brother Thomas, who's on the path to becoming a pastor. I gathered my things, heart racing. Revision 1. This is unreal. All right, here's what unfolded next. As I loaded the final box into my car, chaos erupted around me. Emma sat at brunch with Susan and a few friends, reveling in her newfound freedom and the truth she had embraced. She still shared her story, her words echoing through the feed. Her father reached out. Silence hung heavy in the air. Her mom's voice pierced through the silence. Silence echoes. Suddenly, Thomas appeared at the apartment. My ex-neighbor texted me every detail. Thomas was furious beyond measure. He pounded on the door for 20 relentless minutes. As Emma stepped through the door, The chaos erupted. A battle of voices, raw and unrestrained. The sirens blared. But this is where it truly captivates. Daddy Deacon's fury ran deeper than the betrayal of cheating and lies. Emma's parents possess the apartment. She lives rent-free. Not once. They thought it was an investment, but deep down, it was all for their little girl. She had deceived me about her contribution. At 6 p.m., a message from Thomas arrived. There's no need for concern. She must leave in 72 hours. My parents want me to say sorry for what my sister did. You're a remarkable soul. Emma's call came in at 7 p.m., piercing the evening silence. 47 calls. Not a single response escaped my lips. Her voice echoed in my voicemail, haunting and relentless. Edward, what have you done? This has gone too far. Pick up the call. My parents abandoned me, you jerk. Where do I even go from here? James ignores my calls completely. You shattered my world for a laugh. A punchline that stings. She tore me apart in front of our friends, masking it as a joke. I shared a brief status on Facebook, pressing on, grateful for all who connected. I'm okay. The comments on her original post began to change dramatically. In an instant, the cheers faded into silence. Update 2. A turning point awaits. Brace yourself. It only spirals down from here. For her, and yet it spiraled into madness. Emma moved in with Susan, a decision that would change everything. So, James, the one she discarded our love for, the so-called sex god? Yes, he's taken. It always has been. As soon as his wife discovered the truth, I sent her the screenshots, the very day I reached out to Emma's parents. He severed all ties with Emma, plunging into a desperate scramble to contain the fallout. Emma will not surrender easily. She launched a relentless campaign against me online. She claimed I was financially abusive. She had to cover her own Starbucks, and it shattered everything. I was suffocating, demanding a message when she reached home safely. I twisted her heart, leading her to betrayal. Still searching for the reasoning behind it, I shattered her world with deceit. Screenshots deceive us now. Her friends devoured it eagerly. Susan launched a Facebook group. Support Emma, Survivors of Emotional Abuse. 23 souls, mostly from Emma's circle, gathered, each unraveling tales of heartbreak and betrayal from their toxic pasts. In that moment, Emma faltered, sealing her fate. She announced in the group her intent to sue me for defamation and emotional damages. Her uncle, a lawyer, was taking the case for free. She demanded $50,000 for her pain and suffering, insisting I cover her therapy costs. Emma is a force of nature. She overlooks that my closest ally, Richard, works as a paralegal. What about her uncle? He's a real estate attorney, and he made it clear. Personal disputes are not his domain. Richard searched for him. Richard's laughter erupted, nearly choking on his beer as I revealed the posts. But then Emma intensified. She appeared at my workplace. Update 3. A turning point. Let me take a moment to clarify the timeline for those who have been asking. It began on a Sunday, a single Facebook post that would change everything. By Wednesday, she was gone. By Friday, she found herself at Susan's. She arrived at my office the following Monday. I navigate the fast-paced world of IT at a mid-sized company in Seattle. It's a laid-back spot, but security is tight due to the sensitive data we manage. A call from reception pierces the silence at my desk. Edward, is there an Emma here? She urgently wants to talk to you about getting your apartment key back. My apartment was never our home. We resided in her parents' cramped apartment in Tacoma, a deception to slip through the guard. I insisted I was unavailable and urged them to send her away. That's when everything shattered. The security footage revealed it all. In just 3 seconds, she transformed from calm to chaotic. She screamed, accusing me of ruining her life, demanding money, threatening to expose me to my company. He inflicts pain. He cut me off from my family. His indifference cut deep, driving me to seek solace in other arms. They ushered her away, shadows trailing behind. She fought against it. It ended in disaster. The police were summoned. My boss summoned me to his office. I believed it was over. He revealed an email from an anonymous account that morning, revealing the reality of Edward. It was a torrent of accusations, branding me an abuser, a manipulator, a threat to women in the workplace. But here's the twist. The email originated from an IP linked to Susan's apartment complex in Bellevue. It arrived just 2 hours before Emma walked into my office. This was all part of their plan. They plotted against me, aiming for my downfall. My boss is a solid guy, and I'm grateful for that. He had witnessed the original Facebook post, shared by a coworker, as it exploded in our office chat. He urged me to file a restraining order and granted me the rest of the week off. Done. That night, magic unfolded. Do you recall Thomas, the devout brother? He crafted a Facebook post of his own. I've held my silence for my family's sake. I just can't do this anymore. Emma is far from the victim. She betrayed, deceived, and shattered the heart of a man who truly loved her. Now she's twisting the truth, claiming he was abusive. 3 years with Edward have changed everything. He adored her, elevating her above all else. She discarded it for the spotlight and now grapples with the fallout of her choices. Calling her my sister fills me with shame. Edward, if you see this, my family needs to say we're sorry. You were worth so much more. 357 shares, 892 hearts racing. The tide shifted. Update 4. The restraining order is in place. The security footage, the emails, the voicemails, it all fell into place with unsettling ease. Do you recall those 47 calls? Her messages dripped with menace. But Emma had more to say. Oh no, this was only the beginning. Susan announced in the support group that a protest was being organized outside my apartment, aimed at revealing the truth. They signaled. Real indicators. Edward inflicts pain. Trust their truth. Emma deserves justice. 8 souls gathered. 8. From her 23-member support circle. Mrs. Lee, my 72-year-old neighbor, a Korean lady renowned for her incredible kimchi, was done with it all. She dialed the police without hesitation. Then she surprised everyone with something extraordinary. She hit the live button on Facebook. Those wild girls tormenting my neighbor. He's a truly remarkable boy. Always there for my groceries. She betrayed him and broadcasted it for the world to see on Facebook. Now she's arrived with messages, unapologetic. Mrs. Lee holds the love of 14 grandchildren close to her heart. Her video was shared by those grandchildren. It exploded across Seattle's Facebook groups. The cops arrived. Emma was bound by a restraining order. She was taken away. Once more. But hold on, there's something else. As Emma faced arrest, I sat with Richard and a real lawyer. It seems that fabricating abuse claims, targeting someone's job with slanderous emails, and orchestrating harassment campaigns, that crosses the line. A cease and desist was sent to Emma and Susan. Copies were also sent to the other members of their Facebook group. In just a day, the group vanished. Suddenly, the phone rang, shattering the silence. Emma's father, Edward. Words escape me. The security footage revealed everything. The arrest record was revealed to us. I'm repulsed. You were family, and she... I let my child down. I regret it deeply. He said they've severed all ties with her. Locks on their other properties have been changed. They have multiple rentals, it seems. She was cut out completely. She even canceled her car insurance. The car belongs to them as well. Emma's mom reached out, pouring out her regrets and revealing they're in family counseling to uncover their missteps. Then, a message from James's wife arrived. She expressed her gratitude for the screenshots, then revealed she's filing for divorce. She claimed James attempted to pin the blame on Emma for his seduction, but she refused to accept it. This wasn't his first betrayal. Last update. 3 weeks have passed since it all began. It's been 3 weeks since that Facebook post shattered my world. This is their final destination. 2 arrests shattered her world. The truth hit hard. She's staying with a far-off cousin in Boise. Last I heard from Thomas, she's at a call center, sleeping on an air mattress. Her family has severed all ties. No legacy. Alone. Silence. Void. Emptiness. Her Instagram is locked down. Yet Susan shares their healing journey, a testament to their survival. James vanished from her life, silence swallowing their connection. She sacrificed 3 years for him, only to find her number blocked as he returned to his wife, who ultimately left him too. Just me. I discovered a new apartment in Redmond, just steps from my job. My boss rewarded me for navigating a tough situation with grace. His voice echoed, piercing through the silence. I'm in therapy, not due to trauma, but to sharpen my awareness of future red flags. The ring? I returned it, and with that money, I finally embarked on the solo trip to Japan I'd always dreamed of. I'm leaving next month. The legal matters. The final demand letter arrived from my lawyer. If Emma or her friends reach out to me, my employer, or make further public remarks, we will move forward with the defamation lawsuit. Only silence remains. The companions. After witnessing the proof, nearly all our friends chose my side. Those who fell short, finally free. Last weekend, my true friends celebrated my freedom with a party. Mrs. Lee crafted a fiery kimchi fried rice. Richard introduced his new girlfriend. It was beautiful, Emma's mom and dad. A check for $3,000 arrived, accompanied by a note pleading for silence about their daughter's misstep. I handed it back, assuring them it wasn't their fault. Many of you wonder if I regret choosing the nuclear option. Maybe I should have just slipped away and let it go. Perhaps. But here's the catch. She shattered trust. She shattered my dignity in front of everyone. She sought to ruin my name, relishing the chaos it brought. Her friends closed in, relentless. In the face of repercussions, she aimed to shatter my career and see me behind bars. I have no regrets, not a single one. For those facing similar struggles, capture every moment. Shield yourself with the law. Stay away from direct confrontation. Let them tighten the noose with their own hands. Emma, if you're on that air mattress, was James worth it? Goodbye, Reddit. Grateful for joining this thrilling journey. For those curious, I assure you, this is genuine. I can't share the screenshots or videos due to legal constraints. To the one who reached out claiming to know Susan, please refrain from contacting anyone connected. Let it end here. Edit 2. What the hell? Thomas just reached out. Emma launched a GoFundMe, declaring herself a victim of financial abuse, desperately seeking help to rise again. It was reported and vanished in mere hours. She never learns, does she? Thanks for watching this story on Addy's Story. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new tale. Stay tuned for more. And until next time, take care and keep living your own amazing stories.